Hello. Well, we just switched to quali.
Temp is 25. The air temp is 25 Celsius.
And it's daytime, which is a surprise. It's a very hot track, so make sure I use the right setup. I have an extra litre in it, it seems to be 1 litre short. Well, don't know what's going on this week. Only one GT4 has turned up, so easy race for them. But looks like a full field of GT3s, M2s.
Exit's clear. Push.
He gets away beautifully. A perfect pit stop.
Alright, Stevie, we've got 14 minutes to get the job done. We need to get some heat into these brakes. Air and track temps are increasing. Air temp is now 32. The track temp is now 37 Celsius.
Coming up with ways for the GT4 to have a race. I've said don't use top gear, and somebody else has just said do a drive through every 5 laps or so. Oh, another GT4 may have just arrived. Found the M2's weakness is serious lack of grip round here. The left-hander coming up, nightmare on understeer coming into this next corner. Not much better on the hairpin. It's pretty bad in many other places. T1 as well, really bad understeer. I was going to grab the stand-ins, both GT4s and the M2s, but I didn't. I'm still currently third, despite a terrible race last week in can only be described as confusing conditions at Red Bull Ring. But it wasn't one thing or another, and I think I ended up on the wrong tyres, really. It was a very hard call, still will be a hard call now. But it's one drop round, so I can have that as my bad race if it helps. And whether next week's going to be at Snetterton, which nobody likes, at night in storm conditions apparently, so that's going to be a bit of a lottery. I don't mind bad weather, I don't even mind the flooded track situation, but I think it'll be more about luck than anything else. See if we can get a 202 here. It's a warmer track though, I don't know if that'll affect times. It's a fast track as well, it's not optimum. This corner is especially difficult in an M2 because it just will not turn in. So you seem to eternally be waiting for the car to grip before you can put your foot down, which I know is a me issue. I just don't seem able to get over it. Computer's predicting a 203 for this lap. So 3.5 now.
Oh, on the next lap.
204. Terrible lap time. Terrible lap time. showing P4. Way off a pace, need to find a good second or so.
Yellow flag. Incident clear, back to green flag.
She's gonna make it. Oh, that's a terrible, terrible chicane. That's off.
Yellow flag.
Let's put another litre in. We're a bit short on fuel there. Try and run it all the way to the end. Oh. This was it was atypical, just understeers everywhere.
The pit exit's clear, incident clear, green flags.
They're off again. Green flags out round the circuit.
Try that again. Trying to do just a minute ago. There was the usual short debate on Discord earlier as well about if I'd race the GT3, which is coming up after this on the Wednesdays, and I confirmed I don't do league racing in GT3s anymore in ACC because everybody uses the LFM BOP, which is the biggest bit of amateur hour maths I've ever seen, and yeah, it probably doesn't make much of a difference given my slow pace, but so on the principle I just won't race under it, so I won't be partaking in any GT. If I was prepared to race under LFM BOP, I'd be racing in AOR. For those unfamiliar, Apex Online Racing, when ACC was popular, usually had about 500 drivers sign up, so there was 10 tiers for quite a while.
It's just posted at 203.68.
And each of those 10 tiers had like 40 drivers in, so it was very good, very competitive racing, but once the ACC started to fade a little bit in popularity, and especially when they brought the BOP in, numbers have dwindled. It's down to 3 tiers now, but I didn't enjoy practicing for many hours for a race for me to get like a plus 5 kilogram BOP, and then for somebody I'm racing against to get minus 40 kilogram. Yet before the BOP we were considered equal, despite, you know, in the same cars. So I think it really ruined the racing, and I don't do it anymore. Porsche Cups are coming up though on a Friday evening.
Sector 1 is green.
I think it was from the end of August. You can find that on what the hell's it forum called? Dave, the Coach Dave thing, or Light Speed Racing.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
It's a bit better, we're a second faster this lap. Oh, we were, until we that last corner, which made a bit of a hash off.
2 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was at 203.36.
Moved up a place, there you go. See how long that lasts. We need to find 0.7. That's quite a lot. But we did take the chicane somewhat awful. Now we need to find nearly a second. We need to find. That's no small ask. Oh, that was a bit hot. That was a bit hot. We survived, but we didn't really make any big gains. Probably done better if we'd have been more in control.
Okay, Stevie, you've got half your fuel left.
Barely 2 temps up. We need to be a second. 3 temps up. Yeah. Oh, wow, made massive gains there. Nearly 0.8, 0.7, I should say.
Your left front is hot.
I'm hot too. Sexy new graphics card. Lost a ton of time in that corner. Well, we're coming back.
Slow car ahead.
The sexy new 5090 graphics card is like a bloody furnace. The air-conditioned super shed cannot come soon enough. Yeah, we're not doing well enough. We're only half a second up. Oh, we're trying. 0.7.
This is the last lap of fuel. That's your quickest lap in this session. That lap time was 2:02.68.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to
Track
stay on
limits
the
for this lap will be deleted.
Heck. Now, there's no point going round because we're almost out of fuel, so what we can do is try and get out quick. But I'll need first to take some fuel out, which is very foolish of me. Because we've only got a couple of minutes, come on. No rush.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
I'll be lucky if I get round 2:03. It's going to be a flat out lap.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Watch the track limits, please, Stevie.
I'll be very lucky to get round again. So we've got 2 GT4s in the end. I've got to find about a second to move up a place. So even if I get round in time, it's quite a big ask. You stand close to the shielding as well. I've not done a massive amount of practice for this. I had a little dabble on Sunday. One day I had a go in the LFM AC this week in the Masters. I got put in split 1, which was quite sketchy. I did survive though with no contacts. So soon hoping to get my license away from rookie in LFM. Just need to do 10 races. I think we're up to 7. And maybe I'll, well, going into split 1 tells me that there was virtually nobody online. I did that race, so there's no guarantee I'll get away from the dangerous rookies. And last night I went to the cinema to see the new Superman movie, which I thought was alright actually. I enjoyed it, I had good fun. I'm a James Gunn fan anyway. 16 seconds, I think we're going to do it. Woo! It's close. So we're not there yet, but I think we'll do it in a few seconds to spare. Yes, so cinema last night, no chance to do any practice, so just about half an hour before the actual practice service started tonight, which isn't a lot. We're even on lap time, so I'm not improving.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Good chicane, very good chicane, picked up a lot of time. Four temps up there at one point. Still 4 temps up. It's dropping away a bit.
Sector 1 is yellow.
I don't think we're improving
Green
enough.
flag, sector 1.
Been knocked down to last. It won't be enough, just.
Normally, motor racing, driving a car right.
Barely a 10th in it,
is
barely a
very
10th
much
in it.
Skill from the head, not from the heart.
That's,
But out on the track today, we're seeing some really passionate performances.
P6, 40 minutes, 6th place.
So that was a little bit disappointing. Go for a high downforce setup, because these Coach Dave setups don't really mean a much.
The track temp is 37. The air temp is 32 Celsius.
We should be good with 30 litres, I think. Start with that, and then we'll let the widget, which is here, where you just below where you can't see it actually. There's a good widget that tells you how much fuel you need, depending on how much time is left in the race. It's dangerous then, nearly. We nearly had a worn set of tyres to start the race. That wouldn't do. Right, well there we are. So, it seemed quite tight, I think, from quality between Sheeling, Brogdon and myself. But usually there's death, mishaps and accidents that allow me to move up. Jasrebski. I think it's Jasrebski. He's usually towards the front. But I think something happened to him last week because they did a restart out of the blue and he ended up at the back of the pack, but he soon came through. What was that stand for? Can't recall. Anyway, he's usually towards the front. Chappelle is used as well. It's Ranter who seems to kill himself every week. Killed himself, didn't he, at the Nürburgring on the very last lap, virtually on my last corner. I was quite surprised to go past him. We'll have to see if I can hang on to third in this championship. I don't think last week helped at all. Third would be a decent result. Would probably be okay for me, depending on who was ahead. But we'll find out soon, I guess. 40 seconds. Another monumental day today. I've just pulled out my old VR headset and put it on eBay. So I had a HP Reverb headset, which was a decent piece of kit. I had it a long time. And it's okay. But Windows are withdrawing support for Windows Mixed Reality, which the HP Reverb needs to work. So apparently, at any point in the near future, Windows Mixed Reality could just disappear from my computer and my VR headset will be nothing but a paperweight. So I thought, well, they're still going for about 100 quid. So I may as well move it on Buyer beware. Should do your own market research.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
I guess the advantage of being last is there's nobody going up your chuff into turn 1. Oh, this car has just got no grip. So I'm not going to get a lot for the reverb, but I didn't pay a lot for it in the first place. I think I got one of the very first batch. I ordered it before it was even like released, so I paid about 550 quid for it or something. So if I get 100 after 4 years use or something, it got fairly occasional use. I used to use it a lot more in AC, which it was very good at, because AC, being slightly older game, it will run on very well indeed on a moderate spec kit. So when you threw, as I had a 3090 for most of its life at it, an AC, it ran really well. 5090 though annihilated the 3090 for VR performance. It was very good, but it made me look again a bit closer at the resolution that you were getting from the eyes, and whilst it was very good for when it came out, things have moved on substantially, and there's some VR headsets now where they've got double the resolution per eye, and that will make a big difference I think in VR. Still don't think AC will look any good. AC, because it was built in Unreal, just looks shite in VR. It looks really bad. I did a season or two, I think, on AOR of races in VR, and once I've just moved back to the triples. I used to use I did VR for league races and then triples for the endurance races, and I think we did a few endurance races between seasons, and I just didn't go back to the VR afterwards. Those warm-up laps worked pretty well on them tyres actually. Switch them tyres off.
Follow car number 113 in the left lane.
I've always been very hesitant these days on first lap. Bad habit of mine, but it's not really. There's not a lot of us on track this week, so it's a shame. So I have my eye on a replacement VR on the Megane, I think it's called. I just keep thinking Renault Megane, it has an X at the end of it. But unlike the old HP Reverb, which is quite a big headset, the Megane has it's like wearing a pair of swimming goggles. Really small, look very impressive, and double the resolution. Oh, you better think twice about that, Mr. Brogdon. It's a bit risky. Will you put yourself in a real squeeze now?
Okay, Stevie, decent start. We can build something from here.
Of course, the irony is VR with twice the resolution comes probably with twice the workload for the graphics card. So, having just managed to get it locked into 90 FPS in the HP Reverb because of the resolution that's required, and mightily impressive it was to have it locked like that, I'm going to probably slow it down. But we'll see. trouble with the mechanics is of the current gen of VR headsets. It's by far and away the most expensive. It's 1,600 quid, and you need to get lighthouse stations to go with it as well. But I've seen them on eBay. I've done a little bit of digging already. And we shall see. Didn't used to use VR much for YouTube streaming though in the end. It was quite difficult to, I thought it was a real stress to try and get YouTube running at the same time as running VR, and also have been able to see if anybody was chatting to me. Dropping back a little bit here, I'm clearly not on the pace this week.
Stevie, the next car is Schilling, car number 113.
Clean first lap though.
Car is car number 22.
Schilling managed to get past Brogdon there. If there is a pace difference between them, I need to get past Brogdon myself. Try and keep up with Schilling. But they may get a cut warning for that one. It's split into a two-horse race this. The other's quite a distance ahead of us now. I'm just kind of stuck here, mesmerised. have found I do tend to sometimes drive better when I'm behind somebody. Wasn't particularly good at that. Bit too close to Brogdon then. Terrible feeling these two might end up coming together in front of me. They keep sort of catching each other. Hell, lost a load of momentum then. Rear end nearly came round. I think we nearly stopped. Returning to the LFM bot, by the way. I may well go and race ACC on LFM because LFM uses that ELO system. Oh, that was a bit late. Shouldn't have cut one if that lost.
Between the lines, please, Stevie.
No time game there. I lost a load of times. So LFM uses ELO, so it doesn't matter what car you're driving in terms of advantage, disadvantage, which is why it's doubly pointless. I think they had everybody just driving the same car in races, which is the source of the issue. ELO should balance it out. So whatever I drive, I should be right. I should, in theory, racing people at the same pace as me. But there aren't enough people in leagues to make that work. I need to try and catch these two up now after that huge mistake on turn one. Done a 2:02.6, so need to get back to doing those. Need to stop letting the rear end come loose here. Like I did on the last lap. But that mistake on T1 has cost me well over a second, 2-second gap now. Let's get back on that. Set the fuel up in a minute for the pit stop. Looks like we only need 13 litres according to the widget, so currently set for 30. We'll put it to about 18. Maybe that's a bit excessive. 17 maybe, a little bit over, just in case. 2:01s for a Lalantra, so I'm well off pace on this one. Clearly that lack of practice is coming back to haunt me now. Last lap was a 2:04. That's how far off the pace we are. Going to look very wide then. Fuel set. It's out of control, that was. There's no way to catch up. I'm overdriving now, trying to catch. Two, 208.
That was 203.38.
Going too slow. Falling back. Maybe that wide line is the way to go. Gap was 2.5. I think I brought it back to 2, so we are slowly bringing them back in. The rest have really buggered off. Alarenta's 11 seconds up the road. So I fear my third place in this championship is in serious jeopardy. I've one very poor result, but not two, so this lap's an improvement, but it's not really enough. I seem to have trouble in this last sector, and the gap's gone back up to 2.2. Two 4, 2.6,
Half your fuel left.
2.4.
202.38.
Well done, mate. Your fastest lap so far.
We've been warned about track limits.
It's really cost us. Half a second down already. No, maybe the medium downforce was the way to go. I'm just not able to get the speed. 3-second gap now. Maybe we can make a difference in the pit stops, which I've got well practiced. I meant that in general. I've not actually practiced a pit stop here, I think. Done plenty of them. It was a GT3 race with AOR just a few weeks ago, which is at night at Well, I think. But it was raining on that one. That was quite a challenging race. One of the GT4s has pitted already. Just put me off. I just noticed it's behind me. So we are about halfway through. We've got 6 laps of fuel left. Very bad lap this one. 227, 226, and a 203 something. Yeah, very bad lap.
There's a faster car behind. He's on our lap. We're not going to get a blue flag. Okay, Stevie, you've just cut the track.
That was terrible. That was a disaster.
Car
on the
right.
Clear on the right.
Clear right. You've got about 4 laps of fuel left.
Was really bad, just trying to carry a lot of speed through that corner and it just drifted totally off the track. So that's even more time lost. Car's feeling unstable a lot on the throttle. That was a small comparison, by the way. The 3090 used to drive these triple screens. The upstairs screen is coming off the motherboard.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Used to get about 90 FPS on this setup. These are 1440p screens, so it's about 5K resolution really. It's trying to drive. It's 7680 by 1440. And now the 5090
has the luxury of entering the pits in first place.
It's 114 at the moment. It's usually about 120 FPS. It's quite a leap up, 30 FPS, 30, 40. People are boxing. My yardsticks have gone. I've got 4 more laps before I need to come in.
Looking good for championship points if he can give it up.
Okay, Stevie, the next car is Schilling, car number 113.
My lap times are just not good enough. I've clearly just not practiced enough on this combination.
gap 2.
Remarkable! He's gained second place.
Ahead is now 4.9.
It is shielding ahead now. The GT4's gone through. See, it's going to be a 203. I need to be doing 202s. I'm just not doing them. Losing another 3-4 tenths there in one corner. Terrible.
P3.
I moved the fan just before this race to the other side. It's near the window, trying to suck some cold air in from outside, and it is working. 59 might be fast, but it's like a little furnace. It gets really hot, very, very hot indeed. So thankfully I'm not cooking tonight, as I have been. Not helping my performance though, I'm still shit. Massive amount of time lost there. 4 tenths down now. It was level, I think, going into that corner. 2 laps of fuel left. Done a bit of a recovery.
The gap 2, Schilling in front is now 4.8 seconds. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, times are all over the place. I was nearly half a second down. Now I'm level again, so basically I could be half a second faster.
Schilling, car number 113, is now in the lead. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. Left, that's 15 minutes.
Box in this lap. Lost half a second, just sliding wide. Like a grip on this M2 is just a nightmare.
Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap.
Sure, I can remember where the brake marker is. It's where the comb things end. Oh Jesus! 0.8 down. Dear, oh dear.
The gap to P1 ahead is now 5.0.
Just entered the pit lane to make a stop.
Get the pit limiter on properly then. That didn't help. Schilling stayed out. Impressive. Got a bit short there. Not too bad. He's coming around the final set of corners, 20 seconds. It's going to be tight. 10 seconds. He's coming around the last corner. He's on the straight.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
Pit exit's clear.
That's the blues. He'll have to pull over now.
I think so. We're ahead of Brogdon by 5 seconds. He's got to work on his pit stops, or is he changing tyres? That would explain a 5-10 second gap. Got 11 minutes now to try and stay ahead of him. My lap times have been worse. Can't see him yet. Focus on the corner ahead. I think many of the races have ended up ahead of Brogdon because of pit stops, so that's your area of weakness.
Schilling is entering the pits. He's in P1. I think he'll be close in front of you when he exits.
I think he will. I don't think he'll have caught him. His lap times were better than mine. So it's not like I'm going to be able to do an undercut. Now Eloranta did not finish last week, but with that one drop round, might not hurt him so much. So I don't know where we'll be in the championship really on the M2s. I can't see myself hanging on to third. Do I really deserve to?
Okay, Stevie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Relax, focus, keep it smooth.
Performances aren't good enough to deserve third. Brogdon is closing in quite quickly. 4.3 second gap now. 9.5 minutes to go. Now Schilling did a good pit stop. Gap's exactly the same, 6 seconds, so did a tidy one. It's only 4 seconds now to
the gap behind is now 4.2.
CrewChief listening to me again. on, 18, come on. Oh, what a shit lap.
That lap time was 2:03.15.
I think it was looking a decent lap to that last corner. Gap's now 3.9. Brogdon did a 2:05, 2:02.5. Gap's only 3.6, 3.7. That's come right off the throttle then, that was not good. Too much sliding from this car. It's a bit of a mare.
The gap to car number 22 behind is now 3.8.
Changing down gear. Going to pieces, 6 minutes to go. Again, not a very good lap. 2:02.8 for Sheeling ahead.
That lap was at 2:03.08.
GT4s is coming through us and they have ironically assisted me. Cap's free, only 3.3 seconds though now to Brogdon. It's not helping me. Wow, I've lost a lot of time to Sheeling.
You've been caught by the faster class cars. Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Blue flag.
That's the car behind you.
Car right.
On the right. Clear on the right.
Hold your line, right side's clear.
.203 for Sheeling, 2:03.2.
You've just done a 2:03.34.
My lap times are just awful, just not getting any better. It's 2:02 again for Brogdon. He's half a second a lap faster than us really. Only 3 minutes to hang on.
P6 is getting closer. The gap is now 2.5. Okay, Stevie, you've used half your fuel.
Probably got 2 more laps to go.
There's a faster car approaching. To go, 2 minutes.
Finally, I do an half decent lap. Not brilliant, it's only a 2:26.
You're gaining on the driver ahead in sector 3.
GT4 coming up on us. I don't think he's going to catch us in a good place. I think it's going to be a bad place when he catches us.
That's the blue flag.
Watch out.
Right side.
Car on the right.
Oh, terrible place to catch us. Really costed us. Oh shit, that's what it's cost us.
Got some line damage at the front of the car.
That's it. Put us offline, went off a track.
Okay, Stevie, you had some minor aero damage. Stay out, it's not that bad.
That's what I knew he'd catch us in a bad place.
6th place.
That was not good. Brogdon's got better pace than us. I was gonna hang on to that position then, but nope. Might not.
This car in front of us is car number 22.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
And he's on his last lap now.
Boy, that was borderline on moving in the braking zone then. I'd very much almost committed, and he pulled across and braked. That could have really ended in tears then. Trying everything now. Just try and get through that chicane quickly. But it's not going to work, too far back. Well, we ended up offline here because of the faster car coming through. We tried to get around this corner without losing too much speed, but then drifted wide up onto this curb, touched the grass, and round she went. So that was unfortunate. So a really shit result, and definitely not third anymore in the championship, I feel. And like I said, next week at Snetterton is just going to be an absolute lottery, I feel, with the weather. We'll try and do a little bit more practice though. We've done, like I said, no practice for this guitar, just a little bit off the pace. Based on the previous rounds, I think I've been on the pace a little bit quicker maybe than Schilling and Brogdon, so to be behind them shows I've just not practiced enough, really. To lose that place at the end then like that was disappointing. That was a real shame. Oh hey ho.
36. There's the checkered flag.
Did the best you could.
It's not like it's anything mega important, so that was disappointing I was disappointed to lose that place like that. We'll see how it goes over the final round, and we'll be going back to doing a bit more LFM probably in AC, but that's I do that offline because who's interested in LFM races. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one, unless I have a slightly better result in the last 2 rounds, which I've been a bit disappointed. See you later. Cheerio.